A WIS 10 First Alert Weather Day update.
That it is. We've still got the First Alert Weather Day up. Some strong winds, isolated tornadoes possible, but most of our activity has started to move over to the east, and our warning that we had in Orangeburg County has been allowed to expire, but we still have the watch in place around Orangeburg, Clarendon, Sumter, and Lee County. That's until 9 o'clock tonight, but likely we'll be shaving those counties off here shortly as all of this activity continues eastwards. You can see around Moncks Corner, they're getting rocked with this storm. Currently a lot of lightning there too. Sumter, the heaviest rain has pushed east of town up towards Florence. It's about to hit around Florence, Kingstree. You're next with this line making its way in, and you have a warning in place. But look at all this lightning here still around Lake Moultrie. Here's Lake Marion right around this area here. A lot of lightning in 30 minutes. So let's see how much we've had so far in the last 30 minutes right here around 323. That's my highest number so far. So 323 just around Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie as the storm continues eastward. We have some steadier and heavier rain around Orangeburg currently, but it's about 15 to 20 minutes more, and then you're going to see things wrap up here shortly around Bowman, Roseville, St. Matthews, around Manning, getting in on some very heavy rain pushing eastward, around 1 to 3 inches of rain possible once all of this kind of makes its way through. And Sumter, again, starting to wrap up. Now, here around our region, we've had a good bit of rain in and around Orangeburg, especially down to our south, around 1 to 3 inches of rain possible or actually registered down that way. 2.5 in Orangeburg. Here in Columbia, let's pick a little bit north of here, about 3/4 of an inch. Also in Newberry County, about 1.5 inches of rain. And our winds have calmed down here in Columbia, still 16 to 13 miles per hour. Our gusts so far, 46 Lexington, 33 around Columbia, and 29 St. Matthews, 40 around Orangeburg, with some storm reports across the area. Here's meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at sort of how some of this played out earlier on. We did get several reports of trees down, trees being in roadways and on residences. And as of right now, let's see if I can take you into a few of these. Ridgeway, we had a report come in from you, and this was actually telling us that there was a tree down on the road near Smallwood Road, and that was near the intersection with Summers Road, and that was about 517. That was thunderstorm wind damage that was reported. And then closer to the island here on Dreer Island State Park, they were actually reporting that a tree fell over Frank Shealy Road near Rocky Retreat Court. So that's an area also that they're probably going to be doing some cleanup efforts in. We're looking at winds now, which have finally started to relax. We're at about 20 miles per hour in Sumter, so still pretty high there. 24 St. Matthews and 23 in Orangeburg. Those are the areas still taking on some wind from the storms and the wind that's moving through. Earlier, we had a 49 mile per hour wind gust in Aiken, and you maxed out at 46 in and around Lexington. That severe thunderstorm watch continues for all of the counties in the purple until 9, but I'm sure they're going to start to end those as we can clearly see the radar, and our future radar is doing a great job of showing all of this energy shifting over to the east. And once it gets out of here, we'll be lucky enough to enjoy high pressure building in, and we'll be near the 90-degree mark late this week. So it's going to be a few more days before we get there. But when we do, on Friday and Saturday, we're tracking a forecast of 89 degrees. The record for those days are actually 91. Here's your First Alert 10-day forecast. 77 for you tomorrow, so a little bit warmer with more sunshine, but a slight chance of rain building back in for Wednesday and Thursday.